Good afternoon, traders. Today is September the 3rd, 2010. I'm going to do this quick video on Friday. The unemployment number, we waited all week for it. Came in the same as expected, but some things improved. I'll go over that. This is just a quick update. I'm actually going to do another video this weekend to go over some levels and identify some stocks that could be in play this week since we have a long weekend ahead of us. Alright, stocks have their first winning week in a month. That's the first headline. Just thought I'd put that out there. Dow finished up 127 points. NASDAQ finished up 33 points. S&P 500 finished up 14 points. Euro US dollar finished up a decent amount, about 1/4%. And New York Stock Exchange, way more advancers than decliners. And look at this, NASDAQ led us up again, the highest percentage rally out of all the indexes. That's looking really good since that was bringing us down. I highlighted that in the last video. Alright, today's headlines that moved the market. August jobs report shows smaller than expected slide in non-farm payrolls and sharper than expected climb in private payrolls. Companies add about 67,000 workers, but jobless rate rises. ISM service index for August disappoints. That sucks. Petrobras plans to raise $75 billion in the biggest sale ever. It's huge. I don't know what's going on. I didn't read the full article, just some of it. Silver trades to the best level since 2008. Silver's going to catch up. There were just so many big fun short silver for the longest time. I think JP Morgan was like the biggest one that was shorted. Now it's just going to start rising up again, just like gold. It's going to run with it. It's a precious metal. Anyways, here's some notable upgrades and downgrades for the day. Burger King got upgraded by Deutsche Bank 19 to 24. Simon Properties, wow, this is crazy, 96 to 100. Plenty of upside left for this. And since the housing market was the reason we came down in 2008, this is looking good. Lexmark got a downgrade from Barclays, 50 to 47. Walter Energy, UBS has a buy on it, but it was a downgrade, 112 to 111. That's not much. The stock's trading at, I believe, $76 right now. Still has 40 points to the upside, so they're saying. Family Dollar has another upgrade. I always see upgrades on these dollar stores. RBC Capital did it, 39 to 43, and CBOE got a downgrade from UBS, 27 to 23. Alright, I'm going to jump right into the charts right after I go over this. The dollar went down. I'm going to show you the levels that it broke since I was calling it on my last video. Crude oil finished down on the day 68 cents, almost 1%, 0.9%. Gold futures finished down 5 points today. I called for it to go down yesterday. The New York Stock Exchange Worldly Index, that's all the big boy stocks, finished up about 62 points. It's huge. Riffin Index almost 2 points to the upside. Financials bringing it. Stocks, semis finished up about 5.4%, or I'm sorry, about 5.4 points and about 1.67%. Real estate up 70 cents. The IYR ETF. Retailers up 95 cents. Energy up 65 cents. Gold miners up 12 cents. And copper was up a little bit today. All right, I'm going to jump right into these levels. Looking at the S&P 500, guys. They had 1084 yesterday, which was a major level. We gapped up this morning. What this blue line is right here, that's yesterday's close. So we closed at 1090 yesterday. We ran all the way up to 1104. That's our resistance. Next week, like I said, I'm going to do the economic report and everything for next week, probably tomorrow or Sunday. Anyways, next week we're going to look to take out this 1104 5 area, pull up, come down, and then shoot up here. 1126 is the next target. That's if we have solid economic data, guys. The Dow Jones didn't make it to quite where we expected. I thought it might run all the way up to this 10,498 level, but most likely we're gonna hit that on Monday after this good news that we got today. Investors really took it good, so my target 1098 on the Dow Monday, depending on the economic data, because I haven't viewed it. If we do have something that's bad, we'll retest this 10,324 and then maybe bounce off that as support and then presume up. And on the NASI, 1,875 is my target. We'll probably gap up, hit that on Monday by the time the market's open, and then if we could get above this, maybe get to 1076, pull back, and then presume up to this 1,889 level. That would be perfect, and then maybe retest this 1,909 level, which we have this declining trend line. And best case scenario, we break through this trend line and we pull back and maybe 1,935. These are just the levels that we could look to on bullish information next week, depending on what happens. If we do pull back, let's look for a pullback to this 1,840 level, which was our support today. We had as our S1, plus it was yesterday's close, so that's a good number to remember there on the NASDAQ 100. As for the SOX, we broke above the downtrend. We're above the 50 period moving average on the 1 hour chart, which is very bullish. Remember I said we need to get above this 323. That's confirmed, and now our next target's 332. If we get that little decent rally, I'm not expecting anything major for Monday, but if we do get a decent rally, maybe gap up in the pre-market, maybe people start buying futures when they open around 6:30 on Sunday, I think we can buy them into the evening. I think we'll get up to this 332 on the SOX. As for crude, it did exactly what I said it was going to do. It hit this 75.13 level. We bounced off this, sellers came in, we came down to our S1 at 73.97, and we had a little bit of buying action towards the close. Next thing I'm looking for crude, if we do pull back, let's look for the 72.36 to be some major support, and I'd like to see us bounce off this and then probably go back up and either make another move up, but now we're in another range. You see that the levels that we're in. So as long as we could hold this 72.36, because we have this ascending trend line right here, along with nice support of 72.36. So that's a main level that we're going to watch on crude oil. After the non-farm payrolls came in today, investors got a little bit of fear taken away from them, which is a good thing. So we sold below this 1253 level, which we were looking for, we pointed out. Now we're below, you see this white right here, we're below the 1250. And that 1250 is not only a psychological number, but it's the 50 period moving average on the hourly chart. So we had some selling this morning. Our next target, right now we're short-term bearish. When I say short-term, I'm only talking day to day here, guys, no more than 2 days max. So let's see if we could get to this maybe 1232 level this week and possibly bounce off this. But if we do get back above this 1253 level, look for the next move to 1266. And here's the US dollar futures, last one I'm going to look at for the day. This 82.41 was, if we got below that, I said our next support would be 82.31. If the numbers were better, I called for a decline below this 82.31 to start shorting here. and then we were met with our support. I guess you could say it's S3 at 82.05. They sold it down to 82.02. I think we could get a little bounce off this here, maybe get back up to this 82.31 and then presume down. Maybe peek its head through, pull back, and then, you know, come down to this 81.44. That's if we have good news in the economic data. I probably should have went over a little bit of it so I could know what I was getting you guys into, but tomorrow I promise I'll do a video, let you guys get updated. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Hope everyone made a bunch of money this week. Keep coming back to my videos. Alright, see you later.